and welcome to another video from Rumple. Today I want to talk about potency mods primarily. Show you the big difference between having mods on your toon and not having mods on your toon. They've become one of my most important mods recently, so it's how I wanted to go ahead and talk about those mods. Real quick, I'll show you where I'm at. I've simmed the MK4 in the Potency Mods Challenge, and I'm getting some great mods there. I've not been able to sim the MK5. I get to the last boss, and it ends up being him and me. Well, I mean, of course it's him and me, but I'll lose 4 toons, and he'll lose his toons. It'll be one against the other, and I usually end up dying, and I don't even get anything. It's a brutal battle. So I've been putting up with the MK4s. But okay, I guess we're gonna go start on Palpatine. He's got my most valued MK5 potency mod on. Now, I did not get that mod in the mod challenge. I had to buy that mod. And that's one little thing I have noticed about the mods. Especially the receiver pack. Okay. Come on up there. Alright, as you can see, I've got an MK5 right up there. There's a potency receiver. 30 speed, 100 offense. 2.17% tenacity, 0.5% offense, and 1% critical chance. I don't really care about, but that speed. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Speed's 180. I've got to have that kind of speed to keep up with the rebels now in PvP, or I can't even get close to the top 10 if I don't have anything over 170. And look at potency, it's 47%. As you can see, I have 2 groups of mods here, a group of speed and a group of potency. If I just remove the potency, he goes all the way down to 36%. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove all the speed and show you what he looks like. Oops, sorry. Go ahead and remove everything. I'm going to show you from the beginning what Palpatine looks like. And I'm going to throw it all back on. Alright, in the red is what Palpatine would be, stock, bone, at 6 stars. Actually 5 stars. So there you have it, on the right, all the reds. Tenacity, he comes stock with 35%. I mean potency, I'm sorry. And you think that's enough, but it's not. And even if you see to the left, when I get him up to 47.9, it's still not quite enough. I don't stun off. But look at the speed. His stock speed's 120. I mean, I would be sitting around forever waiting to get a turn. So I had potency like 60%, but I couldn't keep the speed where I needed it. I needed him to be going first. His resistance is very low. He's at 13% armor. 15% resistance, that's about average. And even with the speed mods, with the defense, I only get his armor up to 17%, as you can see on the left. And that's his weakness. But with his speed and keeping him going first, I kind of trump the defense thing. So we're going to revert all that and then put all this back on. And you can see the big difference just from the mods. I've had defense mods on him, health mods on him. I had his health at like 13,000, protection like 8,000. But back down at 30% potency level, it just wasn't doing anything. So that's where I've got him. Let's go over here and look at Sidious, my other potency guy. Okay, back out here. Where are you, Sidious? I said he was 5-star. Can we go back and look at that and make sure, yeah, he's a 5-star. I forget, so, At 6-star, my Palp, I think I'd be ruling PvP, but you don't have to wait a whole other year for that. Okay, on to Sidious. And he's got an MK4 receiver, and I believe it's 26 speed. Yeah, I gave him the second one. Has some defense on it. But you can see his speed is faster than Palp, 186. He actually does strike before Palp does. And his potency is at 44%. Now I'm just going to remove the potency mods. You can see already 34%, 24%, 24%. He has no potency. 151. His speed is fair though. I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything. Go back down to bone stock. No potency. And I had health and defense mods on him because those are the easiest one to access in the mod challenge. And I had his health high, his protection high. I had his damage like 1700, but I had no potency, and it wasn't doing any good. And that's when I realized, we need some potency. His resistance is fairly high, 22%, so he does fairly well. When I got him to 6 stars, it really boosted all this up. So he is a star higher than Palp. But yeah, no potency. When you put this back on, wow. And that made a big difference in his performance. The mods make a big difference. As you can see, it's like night and day. The other key is getting a set challenge. A complete set. It is important. You can get like a higher defense, or a higher hit, or a higher speed rating with separate mods, but you're not going to get an overall of everything you need. With the set here, you can see I've got pretty much everything covered. 27% armor. That's like 7% more than Palp. 50% resistant. That is a little low there. But yes, let's go look at Dooku. I got his potency at 70%. That wasn't all from the mods. He had a high potency to begin with. Now I've got defense mods on him. His defense was crap, 21%. His potency is 70, a speed of 172. I've had his speed over 200, and this boy can fly. But there was no hit there. Now we take the potency off. He's still pretty high. See, 60%. So I didn't even need him, but I've been playing around, seeing where I can put and get things better. And actually, look at all that went down just from removing 2 potency mods. It makes a complete set. I go up 10% in potency. I go up 3 speed, 600 in protection, almost 500 in health. The defense goes up 1%, 2% in resistance. So potency became a good thing, especially to the Sith and people that are striking abilities and stuff. That's a basic overview of the potency mod, the MK4s, the MK5s. Here I can show you the big difference as you go down the list. Let's do potency mods here. And we'll just do squares. Now, I have a level 15, 1 speed, 9 defense, 16 offense, and that's actually a nice little mod, but not in the top 10 of PvP. Now look at the difference of an MK4 and MK1. 3 speed, 19 offense, that's not much difference there. 4 offense on the primary. A better example would be, let's go back over to Palp. I'll show you that real quick. I think mods are probably the most important thing up at these higher levels. You can level your character up to 85 and don't have a set of decent mods on them. You're going to get whooped with somebody with a decent set of mods. Alright, now look at this. Here. Now, here's a MK1. It's Gotta get some 17 speed. So see the difference between an MK1 and an MK5 all leveled up. 13 speed right there in your primary. I mean, that is a huge difference. I got 100 offense just from that being an MK5. There's another 17 speed. Another 17 speed. And you can tell the secondary stats just don't compare. There's an MK4. And you compare that to an MK1. There's just, you know... So, yes. Now, there's an MK1 almost as big on the secondary stats as MK5. But it's half the primary stat of protection. So... that's about it. I want to get you a quick overview of the mods. They do make a big difference. The best place to get your mods, and my recommendation, is the mod challenge. Get through the mod battles. Get all the levels done. Don't concern yourself on the stars. Replaying that for them MK1 and MK simming the MK battles for those MK1 and MK2 mods just aren't worth it. Get through the mod battles. Come over here and get to the mod challenge, and these are where the mods are at. You know, I'll give you an example right here in the health mod. When you do a sim, you get MK5s all day long. So, and once again, I did not get that high speed potency mod from in here. I had to purchase that. But I'll make another video here soon of me battling at tier 3 and show you just how tough it is with the squad that I have now. Okay, that's about it on the mods. Potency, a little bit of defense, and speed mods in there and how they work. And thanks a lot for coming out and enjoying the show. Have a good day.